Hello. This is Dominic Felgrand, your local lazy gamer. I was running a little bit late because I was eating a nice, delicious stuffed crust pizza. I'm done with it now, but I am very full. I'm also very tired, and I still have to do a lot of cleaning later because I have people coming over, which means I'm probably going to be pulling an all-nighter. Isn't that fun? Not streaming, obviously. I mean, I have to, when I get off streaming, I have to clean all night. Because aren't I clever? Anyway. Let's pop down to this. Turn on display capture so you can actually see what's going on. Up on some the background, up on some background music. Okay, we should be good to go. Now let's see what we got going for us. That's the wrong thing. Now, we managed to resolve a fuck ton of issues that cropped up here. Specifically, if we crawl all the way back up here, in case you haven't noticed, I did some minor decorating. And I used these to count out 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I needed to test out the distance between I needed to count the distance from one location to the other and estimate where I'd land at. And the results were actually very promising. So if we come back up here, then we hit play. Okay, then finally I got away from that shitstorm. But I'm not safe yet. I just got to keep going for now. And then we start walking. And we should stop here. Perfectly on time. Are they survivors? Then, young one, did you survive the invasion too? Yes, I did. You poor thing. You look like you've seen better days. Come here, you're safe now. And then we stop. See the reason why we have to do some other things? Specifically, let's go back in here. We need to get this character to walk us down as far as about here, maybe here. Yeah, we'll say here. And then we have to land here. This person has to look at us, turn to us, and then talk to us. I want him to have a brief conversation with us, and then we want us to come down here and move into the back of the carriage, this thing, which is massive. And then we have this kind of jostle up and move forward. And when it moves forward, just like 1 or 2 steps, we'll have a transition to this. This is our inside the carriage. Now, the problem I had was that there was no inside tent or inside carriage tile set. So what I did was, I took the ship tile set and created a floor. This way, I don't have to worry about, I don't have any, backgrounds that indicate that, there's a wall or there's a tent or anything like that. And I suppose under the circumstances, they're not needed. We have an entry point, and then we have a point where the carriage driver is. We don't have to worry about him. This is all going to be cutscene. We're not going to have any control over our character. We get in. The granny's going to be here. She's going to walk over there. We're going to walk over here and sit down. She's going to tell us to rest. So we're going to go over here, sit down, and move on. These people are asleep, and thanks to these this weird bedding tile set, it actually covers the person, but it moves down a little so you can see their head, or maybe the person just moves up a little. I don't know, but you will see it. You will see these people poking out. Actually, to show it off, just so you have an idea what I'm looking at. So there we go. Right now they have no dialogues or anything, but I don't think they need us because we're not going to be giving up control. After the granny sits here, there'll be a brief conversation, then we're going to be here. We're going to face outwards. We're going to give the illusion of hiding behind this to make it look like we don't want to be noticed. We're going to talk to the granny. These people are going to be out cold. I'm not sure if I'll include them, but I will definitely have him move about as if to say he's listening. Oh wow, that really is a problem. Just going to clean this up here. There's kind of a void here that we have to deal with. Wish I could block that in though. Well, this is what it is. We're not going to be interacting with them anyway. If only there was a way of blocking this route on both sides. Maybe I can just reduce the size. That might do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. So what if I did this? No. No. Damn it. I wanted to crop it or copy it all over to a new location. Now, so I'm not sure if we can go smaller than this. Let's have a look. No, we can't. 2015 is the smallest. Means we need to find a way to block this area without there being too many issues. How do we achieve that? We give it no tile, but is there a way of making it so that we can't walk out here? It should be doable. Give me a second. Let's look into it. Okay, I think I have something. Excuse me. Okay. Let's see if we can copy this, because I think this is what we're looking for. Okay, let's see if this works out. Nope. So that didn't work, and the advice I got wasn't that great. That is concerning. There must be something else I can do though. Let's see now. Doesn't seem to have the answer I'm looking for. Let's look into it by ourselves then. Let's turn on parallel process. Let's see if this changes anything. Nope. So the invisible vents are useless so far. Not good. Okay, let's try this again. I heard just pressing through would work, but apparently it doesn't. Back. Ugh. What if I... one step backwards? What's true on off? Let's see now. Something about true. No information there I can see. Guess the information I got was bullshit. Anyway, we'll set one player back. We'll make it an player touch, I believe it was. Let's jump back to town. Yep, player touch. Player touch always on top. Okay. Save. Play. There we go. We try to leave, we get pushed back in. That's perfect. Okay, that should do it. And since it's set to one player backwards, it doesn't matter which direction we hit it from, because we're always going to be pushed one step backwards. Okay. Now let's get this fixed. Okay, we're back again. Oh, I'm tired today for some strange reason. I blame my chicken, not the chicken, the fucking pizza. I think the pizza is a good reason, a good thing to blame. Oh, the fix for the movement, by the way, is you have to, for 20 movements, you have to set the frames to 80 weight right after the movements. And to make sure there's no conflicting information, you make sure there's a short wait before the movement as well. This way the weight frames will have to play out after completing whatever it is you've already got before it. And once the movement play, this guarantees that this doesn't start early. And then this guarantees that these 20 steps will be complete before we move on to a conversation. But in order for that to work, our frames have to be higher than the length of time it takes for us to walk. In this case, we had just enough frames for 20 steps. So 80 will get you 20 steps. I thought it would take you an hour or two to go live, so I was waiting, but live already. Hey Corey, yeah, how's life hitting you? I decided to actually start on time today. Well, technically I was a minute or two late, but I'm on time. But now that we fixed the movement issue, and we've guaranteed that we'll land right here before she starts talking, it means everything is going to line up from here onwards. Every conversation, every direction we're going to be looking, every movement we'll take will all line up properly. Because last time, where we ended up was completely random. I suppose hitting hard. Quiet for the most part. I have to do some cleaning later, so I have some crowd coming in to change out the electricity box. So yeah, I need to clean up my apartment. So I'll be worrying about that in a few. Now let's see. By the time we're done with this conversation, we should be standing here. We're standing here, we have to move both characters down. The granny will land here and we'll land here, but we have to time his movement to be in line with the granny passing. Oh, thanks, Corey. Shouldn't be too hard. Just actually have to clean up for once. If we can get this to line up right though, we can have a decent conversation while giving the illusion that he's been watching us the whole time, but he turns to look at us while the granny's walking past us, showing that he's also fully aware of our conversation. Small things. Have ourselves walk in here. We might have to do some interesting stuff here. Mice. We have to stress the word mice. Everything that happens now is whether or not we can get this to line up. So there's no harm in at least setting the motion. The granny has to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We both have to go down 6. So let's see what it looks like. Okay, we have the dialogue already set up, so we're going to insert. Let's see now. Movement. Here we go. Set mover out. And we need to move ourselves down 6. And we also need to move the old lady down 6. Okay. Now, these will activate together. Funny enough, it's not one after the other, which is probably our major saving grace, since it allows our characters to walk together instead of one at a time. The background looks nice. From here, you're safe now. Oh, our movement speed is off. That's fine though, we can fix that. We go find the granny and we set her frequency to highest. Now we'll see how that looks. Okay, she's still slow as balls. Why is she slow as balls? Wait, let's go back to the town, because we have characters that move around the map in the town. Frequency set to high, speed is slow. That's set to approach, not to walk. Walk speed is off by a significant amount, actually. Okay, how'd you pull that one off? So I found a good way to run 1080p with an RX 580, which is impressive by itself. I only found that out only in the last year. At the beginning of the year, actually. I only started doing it, I think it was my second stream into the year. Finally, go on down. There we go. We got the speed right. Our speed matches ours. Set the fast, which is 2 ranks lower. The frequency doesn't matter because she's moving with a script. She's not moving with logic, I suppose. But I'll keep the frequency set to highest anyway. Connect my phone to my laptop as a virtual monitor. Really? Set it to clone display and then streamed on my phone. Well, that's one way of doing it. That is definitely one way of doing it. Wow, that's impressive, actually. I couldn't even get a decent connection on my phone. My early days of streaming was done through my phone signal. It was terrible. But fair fucks to you. Tenma seems to be gone live now. Kind of weird. Some of my favourite streamers are streaming around this time. It means I'm falling behind on my streams. I watch everyone through clips now. Okay, where was I? Now, the question is, what's 80 divided by 20? We're going to need a calculator for this. Uh, 80 divided by 20 is 4. So for every 4 steps is a... Wait, did I do that wrong? I think I do that wrong. So let's see. 80 is the amount of frames. Steps is 20. So it's basically saying... I don't understand my own maths. I'm that bad at maths. Okay, so what does my 4 mean? 80 goes into 24 times. Or 20 goes into 84 times. So what? 4 frames per step? If that's the case, 3 steps should be 8, 9, 12. That sounds about right. Or did I look at it the wrong way? Let's see, what happens if I did 20 divided by 80? 0.25. Well, 0.25 frames for every step. Why am I dumb? Oh my god, I'm dumb. I am super dumb. So yeah, it's 4 frames for every step. So 12 frames for 3 steps. Let's try that. Let's see, set movement route. Wait. 12, okay. Turn left. And that will be soldier. Okay, let's see if this worked. Brain is just small. Okay, we walk all the way down. Okay, we stopped at the rock. There, see that? He turned exactly as she walked past him. That is big. That is big. We know how many steps a frame has. How many frames a step has. It's 4. And now that we've reached that, we're gonna have to, we know how many how much we have to wait as well up here in order to make sure everything works smoothly. This all has to complete before the next thing happens, which means we need a wait. Six steps by 4. Let's see. 6 by 4 equals 24. We need to wait 24 frames. The brain is just small. Oh my god. Okay, it's been forever since I've seen a message retracted on this. Did you get hit by the night boss? I have a night bot going on. Okay, let's see if we got this right. Actually, we won't know that until we have something going on afterwards. So we'll set a dialogue with the soldier. I suppose I did relax Nightbot's restrictions. I still remember when I don't remember who it was, but they talked a lot, and then the game Nightbot was like, "Don't spam," and then fucking knocked out all their dialogue. Okay, that should do. And then it hit him for using caps and then using symbols and using emojis. It was fucking hilarious. Okay, did we get this right? There, yeah, he turned with the girl. We got down, we stopped. There might have been 1 or 2 extra frames when we stopped, but that's fine, because it means everything worked perfectly. It's tight enough that it doesn't look intrusive or dirty. So, there we go. We just figured out a fuck ton with just this one problem. And all of it is centered around making sure you know the frames and the amount of steps you're trying to do with the travel. The frames is extremely important. Every time you have something going on in between, you need to use frames. That, of course, stops the character. If you want the character to still be moving and talking, you have a problem then, because that dialogue box interferes with how much you walk. This can actually cause your character to walk more than you intended. But it could also cause your character to stop walking as well. So, for example, if I had a dialogue box after 5 steps, this character will start walking, but because everything happens at the same time, it will also bring up the dialogue box. And if I cancel the dialogue box here on step 2, those 3 steps will be deleted, and then he'll continue on with the rest of the walk, which means you'll stop 3 spaces before you're supposed to. But if you leave it go on for too long, say you made it down to your 7th step, and then you cancel this. Well, your character is now going to do everything it's supposed to do afterwards, which means it's going to land 2 spaces after where it's supposed to land. So you need to be able to time everything using wait. Is this the script thingy you can use in the software? What? It's I won't say it's event scripting, if you will. This is all the simple stuff. If I wanted to do Ruby scripting, I'd have to go into the... I think it's no. Where is this? Is it you? Ah, here we go. This is the actual script editor. This is basically the entire engine. I can add things, remove things, change things. If I wanted to do major scripting, this is it. But if we're talking about the game on game level, yeah, this is event scripting. We create our events and we ask our things to do stuff with them. And events cover everything, which includes people. People are events. Animals are events. Sometimes objects are events. We double click here. We just create a new event. We choose our graphic. We can choose people. We can choose dead people, items, chests. These are all events, and then we can script the events so they do stuff, obviously. But right up here in the top left corner is what I call a map event. I put my cutscenes in here. So whenever something major happens, whenever I'm doing a cutscene for an area, I have it entirely scripted in here. That way, there's no surprises with editing each individual characters to do their thing. It's all done in one script. I think to give you an example. Yes, let's go all the way up to introduction. This is another script. But this is the moment you push new game. As soon as you get pushed new game, this plays. Because I have a map with nothing on it except for this event in the top left. And this event is just our introduction, our ability to name our character. Yes, it's a very simple engine. It's very intimidating and very restricting, but it's very easy. And I love it for us. And keep in mind, this is XP. This was made on Windows XP. This is decades old. They have a lot of newer engines out there as well. The only reason why I'm playing this is because A, I love it. B, there's the Pokemon engine you can get for it. And C, it was free at one point. Every now and again, XP goes up for free or heavily discounted on Steam. So when I started streaming this, they had it discounted to 0%. Like 100% off of me, sorry. So it was for free. I don't think it's up there anymore. But you might see something like this. These blessings. These are actually... Let's crap out here in my tools section. Let's see. Items. And we got Blessed of the Sacred Beast. They're both 2 separate items, but they're both descriptively identical. There's a reason for this. And I don't remember what it was. In the past, I used to have, what I used to do with character creation is I used to give my character a unique item, depending on what gender you picked the character. Then I'd change the dialogue so that it would use male or female pronouns based on which item was in your inventory. And you'd only have one in your inventory because it'll be selectable at the start of the game. It'll be given at the start of the game based on the gender you picked. This time round, I don't feel like going all in like that, so I'm keeping it simple. Yeah, you can suggest a way. Labels are super important too. If you want to backtrack to a different point in the script without having to make a new one or restart all over, you can create a label and then make it so that you can jump to a label if you meet certain conditions. Like here, are you sure about your decision? No. jump back to character choice. So it jumps me all the way back up to here, which starts over the character choice. I'm interested in Godot, but I'm not touching it yet, mostly because I'm intimidated by it. That's why I'm going to go into Godot. I kind of want an idea of what I want to do. I do want to do it though. I did try Unity for a bit, but putting aside that was a little confusing. Yeah, I already own it. I already own... Actually, what engines do I own? Give me a second, I'll have a look. On Steam alone, I have... Oh, I have Blender on Steam. I got A-Sprite for making sprites, which I only used like twice. There used to be a... oh yeah, there's a slime dance bouncing on my bed in on one of my screens. That was actually made in A-Sprite. I got Game Maker, but I never used it. I haven't used it since the first game I made many years ago. I have Godot. I have RPG Maker XP. I got RPG Maker Paper. I got SRPG Studio, which I want to mess around with. Fair enough. If A-Sprite is great. If you're looking for an RPG Maker but don't want to pay for it, you can pick up RPG Maker Paper for free. You just can't sell the games you make on it. You need a commercial license for that, and that's like 70 quid. But you can make and use your... you can make games on it anyway for free. So if you feel like messing around with an RPG Maker but don't want to spend the money and there's no sales going on, that's an option. Anyway. Alright, you can see all that. I'm too used to people not being able to see any of my stuff. Oh, you got the free version? There's a free version? I don't. I actually paid for it. In fact, I paid for it twice. I bought it once from the actual website, and then I bought it again from Steam. Okay, now let's swap down to Carriage. Right, I found a solution to this, but it's not going to matter right now, but it might matter in the future. Basically, I had this issue where if I stepped out this way, I'd actually float into the void. But I created a little touch event here using player touch that forces me one step back. So I walk out into the void, I'll just get pushed back. The older versions of A-Sprite are free. Oh, that's fine. I don't know. I just bought it because I like, you know, being able to update that stuff. Without having to do it myself. Sure. If you don't need the functionalities or you can work your way around them, then you don't need it, or you can work your way around it, you know? You don't have to worry about that. Oh, a tip. If you're trying to measure how much distance your character is walking, and you want to make sure they're actually going to reach that point, use little visual cues here. As you see, I got these cobblestones set up every 5 steps. So they're here at the start point, and then every 5 steps onwards, there's a new one somewhere on the map. And since there is 4 of so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, stop here. We talk to the lady, we come down 3 steps, another conversation, we come down 6 steps, done. Okay. Sure. I already have it, so I'm not too worried. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, we need to... How big are you? The problem here is this thing is massive, but by how much? I need to count its size. So I'll play the cutscene again. Okay. Okay, it goes all the way up to the little kids. So the question is, how far down do I have to get before I disappear? I have to go 2 down. 3. Stops at 3. My guess is that's this guy here. So it goes up. Here is when we disappear. This is when it cuts off. The problem now is the granny, but we can make the granny disappear. That's fine. That's actually easy. We can make a delete event for granny. We can move granny. That means we can move ourselves down 1. Why don't we go over left 1? Oh, barely poked out. Barely poked out. We have to keep it center. The character and the horse will go down 1 step and then we do a transition. So, we are here and the granny is here. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and delete granny. Okay, we'll do a insert so the granny looks up so there's more, so it feels like there's more life in the game. The more characters are able to move in response to conversations, the more life the game feels like it has. So, set movement, old lady, turn up, okay, apply. No, because the camera is set to the player, not the granny. So as long as I don't do anything weird with the player, or if I do, I use invisibilities, I should be fine. I stress the words should. I can guarantee nothing. Now, making the character invisible is actually very easy. You just have to remove their graphic. And then reapply the graphic later. That's one way of doing it. There might be an easier and better way, but that's the way I think about it. So the granny will be fine. Or removing the granny will be fine. We then need to move the granny. We'll give ourselves a tiny wait time of 10. Insert the text. Oh, give me a second. I need to copy this. Edit. Copy. Okay. Swing on down. Insert. Show text. Okay. Thanks. I'll do that. Okay. That should be okay for now. We can worry about fleshing out everything after it's done. We just need to get ourselves to a point where we can actually start making the game. This is all just the introduction so far. Okay. And then insert. Oh, here we go. Actually, insert show text. We'll add the granny. Call her elder for now. Thumbnail. Okay. Got to keep people interacting, keep the place feeling alive. We wait the 10 frames. Probably reduce that a bit more, depending on how long it takes. Then we insert set move route. Let's see, old lady. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And can we delete from here? No. Okay. 4. So we have it set to 6, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's supposed to be 5. Pretty sure it's supposed to be 5. Then 4 by 5 is 20. Insert. Wait 20 frames. And then insert. Erase events. Nope, wrong event. Oh, fuck, howdy. Give me a sec. I actually forgot to set up the PTS cast. Actually, I forgot to set her up for the last couple of streams. To try and remember that.
Don't you think the level design is a bit off?
In what way? In what way? Because I imagine it is very off. Well, I imagine. Wait, what TTS? Are you talking about my cat in the bottom left corner? Of course you can see my TTS cat. The grass is misplaced. Where? Are you talking about this cluster up here? To be fair, all this is just space filler. Oh no, this is just generic stuff. Like, here, this is just some stray trees, ignore it. There's some extra trees here to kind of show that the trees have been cut down as you get closer to the village. As you get down, this is all unused land. The cut down trees aren't as important. What do you mean, seed software? Are you talking when I press this, you see all the stuff in the background? That's normal. I don't see anything special. I am very misunderstanding what you're saying. When you open this, okay, the granny is hidden behind there. Need to get rid of the granny. You've confused me now. I don't know what you're referring to. And the big question is, how do we set it so the granny disappears? Oh, wait, what if we do something else entirely? Should there be... The normal erase event isn't there unless... Okay, I think I found out a very cheeky roundabout way of doing this. Okay, so we go all the way down here and we touch the granny, figuratively. Then we go to new page, self switch, set that to D, leave that blank. Parallel process. Let's see now. Race event. Apply. Okay. Save. Scroll all the way up. Scroll all the way down. Insert. Self switch. D. Okay. Apply. Okay. And then to make sure we know what's going on with the test, let's go back to the granny. Add a voice line. Perfect. Now, have we done this right? Oh, the TTS up. Oh, don't worry. That's just the settings that happen when I turn it on the first time. I then put it into the tray afterwards. Right, this is set to display capture. So you're seeing everything that pops up on my screen. Okay. Now the granny should have been deleted. If she's not, she's still there. Okay. So let's change the parallel process. Oh, don't worry. Talking is fun. Then we scroll down. Hopefully the granny isn't too much of a problem. Okay, granny goes down. She's still there. It's a problem. Do I have it set wrong? These should trigger. Granny should have gone invisible. Let's check the tone. Oh, right. Yes, you most certainly did. Okay, I have a different solution. Should work. Let's forget about the granny, you know, deleting herself. I would like it if she did. That self-switch should have triggered. That's not the first time we had a self-switch trigger like that. For example, this one, once certain conditions are met... Oh, she's set to a solid switch though, not a self-switch. Oh, that's a big difference. We'll worry about it in the future. For now, we can hide it. And that might be better. Delete event page. Keep the old granny with the old fuck you. Because why not? There'll be some little leftover. Okay, we also have to move down 6, 7. We have to move down 7. That means we have to add 8 onto the frame. Insert. Let's see now. File processing. Move, 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 move. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That should put both of me and the granny behind the horse carriage. Now let's see what it looks like. Perfect. Now, I have two choices here. I can either immediately transition into the next screen, or I can have a little additional bit at the end where the elite soldier just declares, you know, we're moving out. But I'll be kind of like very on the nose about how quickly this all started up. So if I have us go inside, talk for a bit, then we hear someone make the declaration, we can then move into a different scene. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If anything, I should have... They're set to walk down. Probably change it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we insert. Wait. 20. Then we insert sound effect. Excuse me. We need something like walking. No. That's weird as fuck. Oh, all these random sound effects. No, that's a door. No. No. Yeah, could be better. Not as wooden. Okay. Metal. Okay, that might be better. God, no. 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 Oh, we actually have book sounds. Oh, I have to be careful with stuff like that because I don't know about legality issues with certain sound effects. For all I know, the Minecraft door sound could be a thing. And I don't want to find out. Ow. Yeah, I think it was switch 4. That's better, but not what I'm looking for. Yeah, we'll take it for now, I guess. That could be one thing. Like, I don't want to accidentally find out that... Well, that's the thing. I don't intend to. But I don't want to find out the legalities of certain things. Plus, if I'm being honest, there's a weird part of my brain for the last 3-4 streams have been telling me to keep everything with stock, which is why you haven't seen me use scripts yet. Even though I had planned for it, I'm thinking about finding in-game methods for doing everything I want to do, which includes teaching my characters new skills. Which means everything I hope to achieve with this game is going to be achievable with just the default game. That's my goal. My personal goal. Now, what did I... God, I hope this doesn't sound weird though. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stay like that altogether, because the default audio this game has is very meh. At some point I'm going to have to explore audio, graphics, sprite sheets, all that other stuff. I might have to do it if I wanted to be anything interesting. Okay, that takes too long. So what if I knock off 8 from both of them? So we'll knock off 8 from you. And that is way more than adding than 8. Okay, apply. Okay, save. My guess is this is going to be too short, but we'll find out. Okay, the granny was perfect. We took way too long. Let's see. I think I understand the problem. The problem is we based the second wait time on... Okay, we took the second wait time and we based it on this length of movement. This one specifically. The problem is this wait time is occurring after this, which means it's after this length of time. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 7. We need to chip off a lot more. So let's drop you down to 8. That's a difference of 2. We got it. We could probably add 4 onto each, because once we got the click click, we were right here. But we can do click click, 1 step down for each of them. So we just need to add 4 frames onto both of them. Edit. We bump you up to 16. Bump you up to 12. Okay, so that should be fine. Then we don't need you anymore. Insert. Transfer player. Carriage. And here. Okay. Apply. Nope, card. Edit. It says retain. No, we have to face up. Okay. Apply. Okay. Save. And this should be this section done for the time being. Perfect. But we kept moving. Why did we keep moving down? Oh, it is. I think I have an idea why that went weirdly. Okay, so we'll do a weight of 8. Okay. Apply. Okay. We can't have ourselves just vanishing into the ether like that. Okay, we still took 2 steps down. It's a problem. Why did we take 2 steps? It's because you didn't complete, did you? So let's edit. 2. Okay. Play. Okay. Play. Play. There we go. We were just taking 2 steps too many. That's all it was. And we land right here. Inside the cart. Got 2 people working. 3 people sleeping. The granny is going to be right there. So we're going to have to put her in there. Now let's see if we can find her. Should be... Where are you? Should be under some sort of people. Here we go, civilians. Could be a granny with a red post. There we go. Okay. And we land. New start position. Save. We're here. Now the question is, what do we do now that we're here? We have the granny. This is a new event, so she's not going to tell us to fuck off. These are sleeping people. I decided to give them a blanket. Just in case people thought they were dead, because the downed animation's the same. Actually, I'm using the down animation. That's why they're the same. Yep. The event allowing us to walk up pushes us down. That's perfect. Okay, so the way I see it is the granny is going to tell us to find a corner and rest. She's going to go over here and face forward towards us. We're going to go over here, give the illusion of hiding behind this thing to make it look like we don't want to be seen much. That's important, because we are technically running away from these people right here that's also protecting us. So we're going to go there, we're going to look out, and then we're going to have a conversation with the granny, and we're going to lie. We're going to the granny's going to ask us questions, we're going to lie about it. This guy's going to be listening. And then there'll be a transition where there'll be a time skip where a character's sleeping, and then we'll transition into a new location. A new location. Or will we just transition not to a new location, but to the same location, but you can hear the guards talking outside. Then when you leave, like we wake up, we're sleeping here, it'll be a new page for us. These places be moved out, he'll be missing. You'll hear dialogue outside of 2 guards talking, specifically the guard that who saw us when we came in, and this guard here. They'll talk about the information they have about us, the oddities of it, how they didn't see us in the town. The town was barricaded for a week beforehand. Or not barricaded, closed off, so there wasn't any trade coming in. Stuff like that. Kind of build up the idea that there's something wrong with our existence there. And then they tie things together that the beast, the fake hero, whatever you like to call him, us, who was summoned into the world, might be a beast, and they'll either try to catch us, kill us, whatever. It doesn't matter. We make our own assumptions, then we jump out and we leave. or we just get out, leave, and then we hear the two talking. We have to figure out how they're going to interact. Like, we could just leave the shed, and then we can hear the two talking in the background, or we can go over and click on them, and then they'll be talking to themselves and they don't notice us. Then you move back up. Yes, the beast is actually a thing. So I haven't really explained the overall lore yet, but if we go down here to summoning introduction, up here, the beast has been summoned. This will be said by a nun. And then it's, we come down here. We talk, we say beast product, what you're on about. Then we slide down here. The nun says the beast can speak. Then we learn that the sage, their view of us is that we're animals that only look like humans. That we're actually just tricksters, monsters, something that needs to be killed, a product that needs to be processed. They don't see us as people. And only by happenstance do we escape, and that's because the place is attacked and is being invaded by these shadowy figures. As you're trying to escape the town, you have four options of escape. There's a dirty little secret right here that allows you to escape without fighting any of these three encounters. Now, you have your choice of encounter. These are just a group of people, and this is like a fucking armada of people. And then we get outside. And once we're outside, we'll make our way down, find people who survived the town attack, which includes soldiers that weren't in the summoning chamber, but are of the same allegiance to the people in the summoning chamber that considers us animals. And we have to fake our way out. That's basically the story process right now. The idea is to eventually separate us from these people and put us by ourselves. And from there, the game begins. Because from there, that's when things expand. My idea is that once we get to a HUD zone, we will get one mandatory quest to gather certain people. And then once we have them, the story branches. We can go straight to the ending if we want. Or we can take any number of branching quests that have their own storyline that will allow us to defeat specific people and acquire a specific power that our main character can learn as a skill. And then we can use that to make ourselves stronger so that the boss fight in the future will be, the final boss will be easier. So how strong you are, what skills you have access to comes down to which quest lines you do and whether or not you do all, some, or what have you. The idea is to try and balancing it, and it's really fucking hard, because how do you balance something like that? So what I'm thinking is to limit your leveling up to 30, and then everything from there will be item seeds, stat seeds you use to increase your stats by yourself, of your own choosing, which means how strong you are is determined by how much time you invest into your character. And you can make your character in any way you want. Other characters will have their own fighting styles that you can focus on if you want, but you yourself, you have access to any range of weapons, any range of skills. You can make yourself a master of everything if you invest enough time into yourself, or you can make yourself an OP warrior, an OP spellblade, an OP magician, and focus only on those aspects of yourself if you want. I want to give that option. So it's a bit ambitious, but a lot of the things I've been doing in the debugging areas, specifically the campsite, has been themed around that, which include the Bunny Girl shop that allowed us to learn the skill card system. We have to expand on that in the future, the skill card system, because that's going to be fundamental to how we raise our character. We're also going to have to do something similar with our pets. We have a pet, by the way. Our pet will appear in the cutscene here. It's mentioned briefly in the introduction itself. Actually, let's show off what we have so far. Okay, hero, do you remember who you are? I have come to give you a choice. Live again in a new world, or pass on to your true death. If you choose pass on, so be it. This may be for the best. Game over. A simple thing, but I like that. You have the choice. You can play the game or you can fuck off. So you can start over. Tell me your name. This is important. This is actually why we have that weird code in place whenever our character talks. Let's see, is it? And we go with Bob. Okay, it's a fine name. Boy, is this who you are? No, we backtrack. Good. And then we transform into our character. Yes, this is me. This is your pet. We'll call him Petty. Oh, wait, no, I have to do it like this. Okay, your new life awaits you. I hope you live long enough to see something. And fuck. You land right in the middle of the summon circle. The beast has been summoned. Truly, our savior loves us. It's a great blessing for God to bestow a product upon us. Beast? Product? What are you on about? And then the nun is surprised. The tricky humanity, her wretched. Men capture the product. Wait, what are... And that's when our secret beast pet appears. They classify it as a demonic beast because, well, they've probably never seen much like this in the past. Then you hear the explosions. Another one. And there we go. Okay. Acquire the bronze sword, which is already equipped to us, and then we have control of our character. Now, what I didn't tell anyone is that you can fight these characters. These characters up here. B, surrender yourself to us. Yes, no, or flee. If you flee, nothing happens. If you say yes, it's game over. If you say no, it's a boss fight. We can fight them, but we can escape and just fucking book it. Now, did I set these up? Yep, we did. So this was important because this is how we equip ourselves in the beginning. We also got some potions and a barrier stone. Now, what I didn't tell anyone is that if you skimmy over to the side and go down, you don't trigger the fast travel. You go all the way over, hit this, and you get a fight. If hold down U, that's our special handmade skill. It locks down the enemy, one enemy, so we don't have to worry about anything. Wait, something went wrong here. We were also supposed to be locked down. We'll fix that in the future. And we got the rusted sword. Then we go. Wait, why aren't we... Oh no. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay. They're wandering soldiers that will attack us. We're going to have to balance them at some point. We come down, we find dead people. Try and shimmy past everything. Oh wow, that's a lot of shit chasing us, isn't there? Crap, ran into the cast. Come on. Okay. That. So we can shimmy past these people. Crap. Did I not? Okay, there's a lot of bugs in this one. First off, you're supposed to be set to player touch. Why did you react to a physical touch? Because you're not set to player touch. Okay, then we go into town. You were supposed to be reacting to a action, but you didn't react to the action because you're up here. Okay, so let's put our player start position here. Save, play. Okay, did you see that? It doesn't react. To move you over here, with the player start position down here, would you change? Oh. Let's get rid of him now. Just, that's an interesting little bug there. Oh. No, that's important. That's really important. So this didn't work the way I hoped it would. So if you can... So I can move myself up one and that triggers the event. But that's a problem because I don't want to trigger the event while I'm up there. I need to trigger the event from behind. So this isn't going to work out the way I want it to. There's something else I can put in here instead. Okay, I'll see you later, Corey. Have fun. I'm thinking... Edit. This barrel is damaged. Break it down. Yes, no. Okay, that should fix the issue. Yep, that fixed the issue. And then we go down. Okay, so that's a little different from what I intended. I need you to transition me here. Okay. Then we do the same over here. Okay. Okay. Apply. Okay. Then okay, we'll copy you. Hit delete, delete, hit delete. Paste, paste, paste. Then we hit save. And that should be everything we need. Right, that should fix everything in the town now. This is a little bit more obvious now, unfortunately. I really do wish I could have, you know, not have to worry about that, but it is what it is. Okay. Came down here, we had our chat, we move all the way down. We pop into the carriage right here. And now up here, we're going to have to create a new event. Okay. That event is going to manage this entire cutscene. We'll name you Elder. Okay. We'll name you, you're already Soldier. Edit. You can be Merchant. Made. Noble. And edit. I think child will do for this one. Child. Child. Here we go. Apply. Okay. Okay, now we can identify every event. So we need to revert to an event for anything. For example, move house. We hit here, and we can now see what event is which character. Merchant, noble, soldier, child, maid, elder. Perfect. This is exactly what we needed. So, we arrive here facing up. We turn right, set move route, player, turn right, okay. Actually, insert, wait, set that to 8, just in case there's any weird interference with anything else in the future. Just having 2 steps of wait isn't the worst idea. Set move route, player turn right, then we insert text, elder, find a spot and rest your legs. Insert show text. Actually, nope. We still need to get our hands on this thing because I keep forgetting that I didn't memorize this line of code. no, not insert, it's edit. See, this line of code here, \n, bracket 10, close bracket, and those dots. Those are important because the \n is a reference to a name. 10 is the 10th character in your database, which is the player character in my case, and it will reference the name. And we already applied at the very beginning of the name in here. We set it so that we can name our character. But see in here, input name process player. Player is the name of the default name of the character in our database over here. Skills actor. Here we go. Scroll over down to 10. Here we are. This is our player character. So when we designated player as a character whose name we can change, the actor's position is 10. So \n reference the name of close bracket 10, open bracket 10, close bracket, player. So it references the 10th character. And since we can change the name from player to whatever we want, whatever we rechange the name to will be referenced in that line of text. So we go down here, we go in here, and when we show text and we input this and we go down, the game is going to reference the \n brackets 10 brackets as the name of our character, because that's who we're referring to. Now we can also set it up so that if it says \n brackets 11, which does in the introduction, this is not referring to the player character, it's referring to the next one down, which happens to be our pet. So with this, you can actually change the name of your character and have it constantly referenced in dialogues with this line of code, so long as you know what your actor number is. That's all you need. But why did I say PK? Supposed to be okay. Why did it go down one instead of deleting? Okay, keep everything very simple. We'll do a wait of 4, which is only 1 frame or 1 step. Insert. Set move route. Turn up. Okay. Then insert. Set move route. Grab elder. Move right. Turn left. Okay. And now she should be right there. Then we will wait again. For 8. Which is 2 frames. Enough for her to move and turn. We'll just look around. Then we will go insert. Move player. Move up. Move right. Nope, sorry. Delete. Move left. Turn right. Okay. For the sakes of being able to figure things out in the long run, insert. Control self switch 8. Okay. Apply. Okay, save, play. Now let's see what it looks like. Right, I forgot one last thing. We need to change this from action button to parallel process because this means it'll be running at all times. Very important. Okay, thank you. Something went horribly wrong there. Why did it just go straight to okay, thank you? Why are we looking down? Oh, we must have accidentally changed or removed this. Or maybe we didn't put it in and we're supposed to. Okay. I don't know what happened to that one line of text, but it vanished. Child, rest your legs. Okay, thank you. And now we're hidden. See the elevation there with the rolls. I love that elevation. From here, we can now have a conversation. How do we play out that conversation? That is a very big fucking question. I think... I'm not sure how to approach this. Speaking of, actually, now that I think about it, where is my fizzy drink? I'm going to pour myself some Coke Zero. So, those three people are asleep. We're going to keep it that way. We're going to have to talk to the granny. We have to lie just to keep things peaceful. How should we lie? Should we say we were a traveler? We just arrived into town. We can't say we're a resident because no one, the granny's a resident. The chance of her recognizing that we're not there is a big thing. But it wasn't exactly a large village either. Let's see now. I'm thinking... One sec, we're going to have to delete a line of text up here. I suppose the problem is that this is processing the whole time. What if we insert a race event right here? The biggest problem we have right now is whether or not this sticks around. If this sticks around, that's a problem. Excuse me. But if we hit a race event and then when we transfer it out, that would kill the processing because we won't be able to return to this location anyway. Yeah, that'll be fine. Because we don't lose anything by erasing the event. In fact, we only gain stuff because we killed the processing involved. We don't need the event to be processing constantly. Not this one anyway. We run all the way down. Okay, this should do. We'll have to delete the event afterwards as well here. In the meantime, we'll keep the switch on. We'll do a test here, just to make sure it doesn't accidentally do something weird. Okay, and the event is erased. And we're back here. This might be good. It comes down to whether or not the event is properly erased now. It's properly erased, good, but if the processing still exists because the event's erased, I'm not sure which is better. I feel like even if I erase the event, once you leave a page and come back, the event will still be there and it'll actually refresh. So I'm concerned that if I erase the event and then leave, and then I move over a page, this will just start back up in the corner. But if I have it set this event just won't exist anymore. This event will. Tough question, isn't it? Which is better? Erase event or just ship the event to a new page? At least if I do a self-switch to a new page, I don't have to worry about it accidentally re-triggering if I somehow made it back into the room by mistake. Suppose it comes down to how I make it. Let's see, self-switch, the picture, change, here we go, self-switch, A, okay, like, we'll leave it at self-switch A. We'll go back up to the summoning circle and we'll do the same here. If we need to do anything else with this, we will. I think we can get away with it if we just don't think about it. What's going on here? Ah, that's fine. Just the electricity crowd let me know that they're going to be coming down to change out the meter later. Okay. That should be fine, Dave. God, all this and all we managed to achieve today was transitioning from this to this. 2 hours, and that's what we achieved so far. Fair enough, we found a couple of bugs. We fixed them. Now, gonna fast through, gonna walk over here. Then we need to have a conversation. How long do we need to wait though? Let's see, there's 3 actions, so we'll say 12 frames. Move up, move left, turn right. Technically we only need 8, but I want to have that extra frame just for the turn right and give the illusion of waiting. And then should we add an extra waiting time? Yeah, let's give ourselves an extra 20 frames of waiting. We'll be done. Yeah. Bye. Okay. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Step by step so I don't fuck up too much. Wonder why my microphone was facing away from me. Oh well. We wait. And then nothing because I didn't say anything after the wait to let us know that shit happens. Okay, that didn't feel good, so we'll set to 16, double the length of waiting time here. Insert, show text. Okay. Light, okay. Rest your legs. Okay, thank you. We go up. Okay. That wait was good. That wait felt slow, considering we give the illusion that a little bit of time has passed. So let's edit. Let's jump that to 60 frames. It's going to be a very long wait, but it might be long enough to give the illusion that people are giving us a minute to rest before curiosity got the better of them. There. That's actually not bad. It's long enough that it kind of feels, you kind of tilt your head, but not too long that you go, what the fuck? That works as intended. Good. Very good. Okay. Now, what do we need? We need some dialogue changing. I also need to move my ass. Gotta get some movement going. Actually, should I do some stretches? It'd be nice to do some stretches because my ass already always hurt after a long stream. And it has been 2 hours without me moving my ass. So give me a second, I'll go on a stretch for a minute. Hey. Heaven knows I needed that stretch. Well, we're all set up and ready to go, I guess. So, the question is, what dialogue should we have next? I'm going to assume it's going to be the granny that breaches it because the granny found us. Just want to know a little bit about us. Oh. 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 I just noticed the Sally said something about music. Oh, it must be the new page we added into the Discord. Give me a second. Okay. We are good. Oh. Ooh, weird. Right. There's some hesitation here now. I'm not sure what to do. We'll insert a weight of 12 frames to give us a pause. Then we give ourselves a insert, show text, paste. Ah, poor hearing. I understand. What? No. And then we'll do another insert, show text, Control V. My name is Control V. We don't need that last part. Okay, we can be as honest as we need to be because no one knows who we are. Not even the people inside the summoning area knows who we are. Insert, show text. Can't say I know that name from our town. Insert. Wait. We'll wait for 12. Insert. Show text. What should we have here? We can't say, well, she knows that we're not from there. So we're going to have to say something along the lines of I just arrived in town when everything happens, which is not technically a lie, but it is something that could be passed under normal circumstances, but will be something he will notice. This is because what we don't know is that the town has been blocked off from visitors for at least 3 or so days. We're going to say 3, could have been a week, haven't decided yet. Visitors are heavily scrutinised, no one gets in or out without their approval, because the summoning ceremony is an extremely big deal. They can't afford to have any things happening, and there are things happening that can interfere, which you saw in the form of the attack on the village or town. So obviously there's things to consider, things you'll figure out as you go along. So let's see now. We'll insert a move route, soldier, turn left. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. Actually, can I insert weight? We'll set it to 8. Won't be much, but guarantees that'll happen just after this, and there's a slight delay before the elder lady responds. Insert, show text, elder. That's so. Have you traveling long? Okay. This is where things start to go, because the more the older lady talks to us, the more things fall apart. So from here we transfer over to different dialogue branches, just so players have more interaction. It won't actually matter what choice we choose, we just give the players the option to spin their own tale, if you will. Insert show text, Control V. Yes, I've been traveling for a few years now. Insert show text, Control V. No, I only recently started travel. So this gives us the option to at least spin our own tale, which allows us to put ourselves more into the story, which gives us a better connection to our character. Even if at the end of the day it's otherwise fruitless information, it's still giving you an option, and that could give some people the the feeling of being feeling of them being brought into the story. Not going to be a universal feeling, but the options there. Let's see now. I only recently start travel, branch end, show text. Let's see now. Really? Where are you from? And then we will put in a big R there. In the elder, so I don't forget, because we've no way of differentiating who is talking unless we manually put in something. There could be a script somewhere that would allow us to put portraits into dialogue, or maybe there's a way of doing it anyway, but I don't remember what it was. If there is something that lets us do it, if there is an in-game way of doing it. Instead, we just put in the name of the character, so we have a general idea of who's talking. Insert, show text, no, show choices. No, it's not conditional branches. Show choices. Okay. So our choices will be, where are we from? Nameless village. Another country. From the same village. This way we can lie and say we grew up in the village but we left. It wouldn't, no, that wouldn't work because we have a choice between short or long way. Another country. Don't answer. Or maybe avoid answer. And then okay. Now we have to figure out a dialogue option for each one. I grew up in a nameless village that was basically abandoned. I grew up in a nameless village that was basically abandoned. Insert, show text. Elder. Abandoned. We're going to spin an epic fucking lie. Yeah. Only elders and the young. Every able body left place for work or build a new life. The text will be I'm no different in that regards. Okay, this is good because this kind of puts us in a position where no one can verify anything we say because an abandoned village could make sense. It could make sense. He doesn't actually know. He's just taking a shot in the dark. This is why the player gets to choose. He doesn't know this. Neither does the player know this. But you can still make that lie if you want to. A common tale. Many towns. Many villages. I can't develop. I can't develop enough. Okay. Okay, that's our first lie. Now, the second one is insert the text. Three. They come from a neighbouring country, not the neighbouring country. I'm travelling to see the world. Nope, we'll just say I'm from a neighbouring country. She will answer for us. The neighboring country of you mean we'll give two neighboring countries. What good examples of a neighboring country should we go with? We didn't actually think up of one, right? So for now, we'll go with 1 or 2. And once we come up with more ideas about the map, countries and so on and so forth, we'll come back to this and change it. too. Here, it's a beautiful here it's a beautiful place this time of the year. Then we say, yes, it is. I love my country. It has a beauty that's hard to describe. You should visit someday. Okay, now this flips the question back on her. Sorry, more accurately, moves the attention away from you and puts it back on her. Insert, show text, elder. Oh no. How much? Too old to travel anymore. Okay. Avoid the answer. We won't go back further into the question because we go far enough into the question. We invite her to ask more questions, and if she asks too many more questions, we won't be able to actually answer them, because then we have to start giving more detail. So flip it on her head and let her end the sentence. Let's see now. Then we have by the question. I came oh wait. No, that's not it. How do we avoid the question? Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone. There's actually no real easy way of avoiding this question. So, it's an old town in the middle of nowhere. Can you tell me what your town was like before everything? That might be too long. The elder. It was a quiet for a pretty town. We had a trade in... Oh, what's a good thing to say you traded in? No. We were known for our historical landmarks. Okay, that's a good one. People from all over came to see our town during certain festivals. Okay, this is good because it sets up the town as being a somewhat of a historical town, but also somewhat of a sacred town. And it just got blown the fuck up. More importantly, we got summoned there. Okay. Insert, show text, elder, had you, no, had this not happened and you were here a month from now, you would have enjoyed one. The summer, can we fit it in? Festival. Okay. Keep things simple. This dialogue is not bad. Wish we met under better circumstances then. I'm sorry. Oh, it's no fault of yours. Had the summoning gone well? What's up with yours? Those bastards are to blame. Really traitors. Wants to ruin the kingdom. Okay. We kind of had to put a break here, which is important. Okay. This is important, but we don't want to push too far into it. And don't answer, go text. Insert. Wait. 20. Ah. Okay. Hey, you're supposed to be there. One, two, three, four, five. Elder. Okay. Okay, I know when to shut my trap. Then we insert, show text, go V, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Insert, show text, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this time it will be the elder that's doing this. Just to be a little spiteful, you know? Okay. That's our branch. Now let's see what it looks like. Child, rest your legs. Okay, thank you. Then we wait and... What's your name? Just out of nowhere. It feels as jarring as it should. Sorry? Ah, poor hearing. I understand. What? No. Sorry, my name is... And then obviously if it reads off our player's name. There. We might have to fix that. I can't say I know that name from our town. I just arrived in town when everything happened. Is that so? Have you been travelling long? Yes or no? And yes, I've been travelling for a few years now. Really? Where are you from? Then we get answers. Or we can give answers. And this one's my favourite. I grew up in a nameless village that was basically abandoned. This is a shot in the dark because there's no way to guarantee if this type of abandoned village nonsense is typical. But it works out. Abandoned? Yeah, only elders and people too young to work the fields remain. Nobody able-bodied left, every able-body left the place to find work or build a new life. I'm no different in that regards. And there we go, we got an answer and a reason. A common tale for many villages that can't develop enough. And then we move on. Okay, that's important. Go back up here. We have to make any fixes. Yep, there's one here we have to fix. We don't need those dots. Now, you have to remember we have to change this 1 or 2 thing later in the future. Once we expand our world, our game lore, our geography, Okay, that's correct. Okay, good news. We have the dialogue branches. We can give our character we give ourselves the ability to lie in our own way. It won't matter, but the option's there. This is basically our first calm moment from when the game starts to when we come to our end. Well, here really. And this is where we actually stop. We just stop here. We have some dialogue, try and expand on things. We make our lies, give ourselves our own little fake backstory, which doesn't amount to anything. We don't have to worry about it. Because this is just a lie to keep the old lady off our back. Exhausted. Ugh. Now, what do we do here? We've got our lie set up. 4 dialogue branch paths. Technically 2 different branches. Okay. Then we insert a wait. Hey Ox, how's life kicking you? We give ourselves a 40 frame wait. No. We give ourselves a 30 frame wait. Half the length of time is the first major wait. And then Mr. Dominic versus YouTube rap battle? Fuck no, I'm not doing anything musical related. If you ever seen any of my Metal Gear Solid 3 streams, I cannot sing worth shit. In fact, a long time ago, I had a horror stream challenge where if I screamed, I had to do a karaoke stream. I worked my ass off. That was probably the first horror stream in a long time where I didn't scream, and I should have, but I didn't, because Jesus Christ, me singing is worse than me losing a fucking horror stream. I was not giving that one up. It is way different to lose and having to eat spicy noodles. But a fucking horror, but a fucking karaoke, no. No, not in music related. I'm not like my dad. My dad has an absolutely godly voice for traditional Irish music. My sister has an amazing voice for anything else. Me? No. I am tone deaf. My mother refuses to believe it, but I am tone deaf. Let's see now. Insert. Let's give it a light screen shake, not a huge one. 5 frames. We'll drop the power and speed to 2 and see what that looks like. Also, we'll set up a wait here actually. Did I lose that? The control self switch got lost. No, it's here we have to insert it. We'll give it a 10 frame wait. Apply action, player touch. Let's get that self switch back in there. Paste. Apply, okay, save, play. Then we get our ways. What's your name? Yep, a little jarring. Then we'll just skip through it. Okay, move out. There we go. That would be our small movements. And should we set that? How long should we have that last for? Let's have it last. We have it set to 5. Let's have it last 10. Okay. We'll wait 15 frames. No. Edit. We'll wait another 30 frames. Then we insert. Try and get some sleep. Let's see now. Change enemy, apply, enemy transform, deal. No, no, no. Excuse me. There should be a change graphic in here somewhere. There should be a change graphic in here somewhere. Where is it? Here we go. Well, it's actor graphic. That's a problem. Unless... We could do another switch, but this time put it actually as a true switch, not just a self switch. Block variables. Intro. Granny sleep. Lie. Okay. We'll have to change that in a bit. Or more accurately, where it's coming from. Intro switches. Intro granny sleep. Okay. Knock you out. You're the actual intro. No, you're not either. You're apply. You're okay. You, on the other hand. New event page. Switch. Intro granny sleep. Go all the way down to downs. And where is the granny in red? There you are. Okay, apply. Oh. Yep, that'll do. Now let's see if it works. Okay, everyone's back into their positionings. What's your name? Sorry? What? No, my name is Player. I arrived in town when everything happened, and then he swaps over. You see him the top, well, about halfway up the right side. He looks over. Have you been traveling long? Listening into what we have to say. Try and get some sleep. And she went down. That's good. That is good. I mean, look at all this. All this. Just to have this lady say maybe 8 lines of dialogue and then go to sleep. Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's been almost 3 hours. My God. Anyway. She's done. Let's see now. Introduction, carriage. Weight. Do 25, so it feels a little faster. Okay, apply. Okay, can we duplicate this? Copy. Paste. Release. Paste. You shall be carriage 2. Okay. You will be gone. You'll be up here. Make sure nothing. Yep, everything's as it should be. Let's see. Outside, we'll take 3 people from outside. No, 2 people from outside. That's You, the kid, little girl, little boy, both with brown hair. Go to down. They don't have a down animation. Right, we'll give one of the soldiers a sleep. I think he was also one of the people up there. Let's have a look. Outside. Yeah, right here. He's one of these people. That's good. We'll let them have a little nap right there. That bed will be unattended to. The merchant is working there again. The granny isn't needed, so we'll leave her there. We'll wake up here. Which is fine. We'll get there. Let's just set up the transition from here. Wait 25 frames. Okay. What do we do here? Will be sleep, right? And then we'll do a slow transition. Maybe knock that down to 20 just to be safe. Transition, transition, transition. That's the transfer player, that's fine. Maybe we can let's prepare for transition. Oh. Interesting. Oh. So this is the transition thing they were talking about. Well, that's interesting, actually. But instead, we'll just do a player transfer. Transfer the carriage to. Okay. Retain position, yes, because we're going to be facing outwards. Okay, save. Now let's see what it looks like. Okay, then she starts talking. And he starts looking at us, we start lying. Hear a soldier shout, "Move out." The transition, that fading is fine, but it doesn't feel good. Let's see what happens if we do a transition. Let's see, prepare for transmission. Insert. Execute. And let's see what happens if we do it like that. That transition was shit. There's no blackout, which is disappointing. I guess we're just going to have to deal with it. Oh wow, there's a wait for move completion option, which means we probably didn't know need to know the maximum amount of frames. Oh, that makes me feel like an idiot. Then again, maybe it's helpful for knowing all the different movements. Let's double check to see what it looks like. There's obviously something we're overlooking. Shit. I just accidentally... I did accidentally cut the event. Let's see now. Okay. Oh. I think that'll do for today. I'll try and fix out the transition another time. But for now, what we have is more than perfect. Once we have this finished... Oh no, this is finished. We get transferred here regardless. This plays out, people talk, he was looking at us. Okay, that should do. I like this. So far, it's not bad. Set up, we call, we'll pop out. We're laughing. That's the big thing, we're laughing. Okay, we're after moving something into the wrong location. How do I get you out there? God, I hate when this shit happens. I accidentally move maps. When was the last time I saved? Let's try again. Okay, town is no longer there. Everything is still set up. Perfect. Soldier turned down. That's a recent one. Good. No event in the top right. Good. We'll just spawn right there. I think that's going to do for now. I have a lot of cleaning to do, so I can't really hold off anymore. Plus, I need to plan out the next bit of the game before we make any major jumps into it. I think we made some massive improvements in a very short amount of time. Let's pop over here. Okay. So, what we managed to achieve is no shortcoming, no small feat. We managed to fix a bunch of things, find a bunch of things, possibly find another way of doing things. If I saw that move completion thing, I probably should have done that. But at the same time, I don't know if that move completion will work for everything. Plus, you want things to interact in between certain motions, so having wait for move completion is actually detrimental if you're trying to do multiple things. That's my impression. I don't know if that's true. So knowing the number of frames is probably still worth number of frames per movement, and using the wait timer in those movements is still a good thing in my opinion. That's an assumption though. Very big assumption. We still have to figure out a bunch of stuff, but we're almost at the starting point. it's the starting point is going to be very fucking involved, but we're almost at the starting point. And once we get to the starting point, we then have to do our first main mission that gets everything, get the the motions going. Then we have to do additional mission. Then we have our branching missions, our missions that go off in all different paths. But they will probably be made after we figure out what our last mission is going to look like. So we know what our last mission is going to look like. We're going to know how to build up everything else. We also have to get balancing done as well. We need a. Why is that word so difficult? Balancing in, balancing, balancing in, balancing in, balancing in, balancing it. Why? Why that word in specific YouTube's end? That's probably just me. It just happens to me a lot. But we have a lot. We'll make this work. And for the most part, everything we're doing is basically just, like I said before, we're trying to get to the starting point. And then from there, everything expands. We can backtrack the different A to B and Z. Because we do need to know what our ending is going to look like as well. We'll worry about all that in the future though. So. Well, I guess it was fun having you. But I shouldn't dilly-dally for much longer. I have a lot of cleaning to do. Way too much cleaning to do. My room is a fucking mess. The only part of my floor that you can see is under my feet. Right here at this desk. And only some of it. I really need to clean this fucking floor. My room's a kip. I have parcel boxes and empty fizzy drink bottles everywhere. Even the energy drinks are everywhere on my desk. Not as bad as they used to be, but still there. Anyway, I'm going to have to call it there. Thank you everyone for showing up. Anyone who is hidden in the backgrounds, hello. The concurrent viewer that's sitting there, I see you. Hello. I don't know who you are, but I know you're in the shadows. If anyone ever happens to pop in later, hi. Hope you learned something. I know I am. Bit by bit. Trial and error. That's how you actually do shit. Try it. It's fun. Honestly, it is. So, good luck. Have fun. I wish you all the best. I am fucking... Wait, where's my outro? There we go. Off. Bye.